Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 12 of Curse of Strahd Deliverance, Evendusk. We are Sans and Ak, Unasaur, but we will begin with the person I'm looking at first, and that is Josh. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Josh. I will be playing Literal today, who is a satire um, bard of the College of Spirits, soon to also be Warlock because of the little deal he made with a sad little boy. He's just trying to have a good time and not have his teddy bear blown to smithereens again. Looking at you, sir.
Speaking of the person who blew the teddy bear to smithereens, Joe, please introduce yourself and your character.
I am Joe is a jellyfish, and I will be playing Benedict Solicinus, an Oathbreaker Tiefling Paladin on a quest to become human that occasionally blows up his comrades' teddy bears with his shotgun. So yeah, that's a thing.
Nice. And lastly, but definitely not least, Dodai Master.
Hello, I am playing Lumiere, who is an half-elf astronomer and a bit of a badass, it turns out. She is doing what damage she can.
Cowboy shit. So previously, you guys were finally got out of Velaki that was left burning in your wake of a little rebellion incited by smooth words by one Lithru who's now gone dark. Along with Ismark taking you back to the Vistani encampment, you come to find that it has been laid waste. You found the Madame Ava contorted in inhumane ways, dead in the center of the encampment, with all the tents and her cards and all sorts of things she uses for tarot and fortune telling sprawled about. Many of the cards were like slightly charred and burnt. But you made your way there, and as you got there, the moon had risen, and once it did, Ismark began a transformation. Some quick thinking and a great use of the spell, Moonbeam by Lumiere, was able to stop the transformation of Ismark, bind him, and overall put yourselves out of danger for quite a bit. Another exemplary moment of cowboy shit. However, as you all came to rest, something strange happened. Benedict, you were stabbed in the back. And you watched as Lithral, who you may think could be Lithral or assumed to be Lithral, you are sure that is Lithral, stab Ismark numerous times, over and over, until he was without life. And then as you lay there bleeding out, you let off a shot with your shotgun, waking everybody up. But by the time you turned back around, Lithral was gone, sleeping comfortably in his bed. A makeshift trial ensued, but there was lack of evidence. No one was able to prove or disprove anything. However, during this time, some hunters came from the woods, hearing the commotion, and lent some aid. You saw one gentleman who was well built, but had a bow slung over his back, and a woman whose face was half burned and eye was milky white, take you back to the camp, offering help. See that you all were struggling and in this Valage woods by yourself, which is just a terrible place to be. But the hunters took you to their encampment, where you met Elavin, the leader of the Mistwalkers. And they told you, amongst also sharing their food for the night, they also told you that they were on a quarry. They were on a hunt, as well as that they are from Evendusk, which you knew from speaking to Ava using the Speak with Dead spell, that Evendusk is the next place you needed to go. Lucky you. However, you had all agreed to help to track down a terrifying beast, terrifying monstrosity that lived in the woods. And now you know the name is Bane Speaker. Going hunting through the woods, it was a myriad of illusions and tricks. You knew that the Bane Speaker is good with mimicry, that it would lead people into dark corners where it would strike. It would take its prey into the trees and hang them over as it stripped their bodies bare and ate the flesh. However, traversing through the woods during the hunt, you managed to navigate the illusions. And with Ak firmly in hand of the monstrosity, the illusion had faded away. And it was just left with you and the monster. During this time, Ak had struck it with its axe in one of the conal-like protrusions. And well, this is where we begin. You all standing, being able to see the large, almost tree-like and tree-height Bane Speaker, Axe struggling in its grasp. Is there anything you would like to do first before we begin?
Would casting Shield of Faith count, or?
You can cast Shield of Faith, sure.
Fantastic, then I am shielded by faith.
All right. When you,
I would also like to do something. So before, when I got a story, it landed on one, and so I'm gonna open my book, my flesh-made book, and fuck, I should have thought about this before. Oh, I know. It is about it's about a story called Bloody Mary, about this haunted woman in a mirror. Anyways, and out of the book, this beautiful ornate mirror appears, and then oh fuck, am I close enough? Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah. And it hovers over to where Ak is and like stays by his side. For a minute. When Ak is attacked by a melee attack, the enemy will take 5 force damage.
Okay.
As Bloody Mary like reaches out and like scratches at him.
Okay. You want to do anything, Lumiere?
Well, I guess as long as we know we're getting into it very, very imminently, like, 1 minute spell duration. I think I'm going to go to where I'm just about, I might have to get slightly closer, 30 feet from it.
Yeah.
And just at that spot right in front of me, I'm going to preemptively third level cast Healing Spirit, and just say, I don't want to have to actually become the horse this time, but I'll make a small little horse that looks like the horse I turned into before, all black and stars on its hide, and step into that space and give myself 2d6 healing and let others know that it's there and can be used a few more times.
How far is it from you? I'm sorry.
So I'm going to get to where I am. So it'll be 30 feet from the thing, and I'll step into it.
Oh, okay. So I'll just put it like right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember it's like right there. Okay. All right. So.
And I'm gonna give myself that first round of its healing.
Okay. So, initiatives, please.
18.
That's a 19 for me.
Another 18.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Ack rolled 9. Okay. So, at the start of it, you see as it still squeezes Ack tightly as Ack is currently trying to fight it off. He raises the axe again as he tries to drive it down into it. And at this time, Lithro, it's you're first up. Benedict, you're on deck.
Okay, I'd like to move 2 squares northeast.
Okay.
Okay, and then and then I'm going to okay, yeah, I'm gonna need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw, go. It's a natural 18. Plus 3, 27. I mean, not plus, sorry. Natural 18 plus 9, 27.
Okay, never mind.
Anything happen?
No.
Okay. Benedict, you're up. Lumiere, you're on deck.
Cool. I would walk up to. I'm gonna walk up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna assume that. Okay, is Ack being there? Does that give me an advantage because it's technically grappled? So I don't think so.
Well, you trying to move up and try and flank it?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say no. Because it's not really. It's currently fighting Ack, but it has the ability to be omnidirectional in its sense. So yeah, like Ack has to be like it needs to be able to actively attack it.
I'll just make it a regular roll then.
Mhm.
Fine. Cool. Does a 16 hit?
It does hit.
Okay, cool. So I'll make this a smite. A second level smite when I'm at it.
Okay.
The smite is like. God, why am I stupid? I fully forgot how to do smite. It's like 2d8 and then an extra d8 for every level.
Yeah, for every spell slot. Yeah.
So that's gonna be okay, wait, I actually forgot. I'm not with us today. Okay, so all in all, that's gonna be 8, 12, 19, 22 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Wait, no, 24 damage on the first attack. And then the second attack, let's see if I hit. I assume an 11 doesn't hit.
No, that misses.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so you get the first strike and you go rear back again. It's like long, gangly arm slaps back the blade. Lumiere, you're up.
So it has a hold of Ack, right?
Yeah, currently.
Is it a situation where because of how it's a giant tree thing and Ack is small that like moving it around won't help Ack break free at all?
Yeah, it's and even if he does it, like Ack will be dropped. So you still take damage and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I figured he was kind of way up on it like that. Okay, fair enough. I will begin by guiding bolting it.
Okay.
Or attempting to. So. Oh, but with a natural 1, that's a total waste.
Nope.
Delightful.
Strikes down next to him, missing.
And yeah, so bonus action, activate my armor, and the traditional archer symbols glow across my chest, and I will whip at it with one of my, where are these things? I never find it. D&D Beyond. There it is. Throw one of my stars at it.
Okay.
That's much better for 22.
That hits.
Which is 7 radiant damage.
Nice.
Basically, stay where I am.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll step just to the side out of my healing spirit, so that like if anybody else needs to run into it, they don't have to be in my same space.
Okay, so I'll put you right here. Is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay.
I guess. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm more hurt than a lot of people, actually. I think I don't have to use any action for that. Yeah, so when I started my turn there, since I had done it previously, and then we actually started turns, I'll give one blast of that to myself at the beginning of my turn there.
Okay.
Just to heal myself a little bit more.
All right.
But that's it.
That's your turn? Okay. So, you watch as it is now the Bane Speaker's turn. You see the Bane Speaker as it slightly begins to like do all this like it begins to like contort and seizure slightly as this weird gurgling sound comes out from the cornal protrusions as the teeth begin to gnarl and gnash. And he's going to step forward. You can make an attack of opportunity, Joe. I'm sorry, Benedict.
I would love to. So that's gonna be at 23.
That hits.
That hits. Fantastic. I love it when things hit.
All
So that's gonna be good. It's gonna be 10 damage.
right, 10 damage. Nice, good hit there. So you slam into it. I'm gonna put you up closer because you have to. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I'm dumb. So you slam into it as it continues to move, as it kind of like rips its arm from the blade. Still like slightly unfazed, but you watch as it kind of that gurgling sound begins to get louder before it lets out this.
I'll have to stop you there one moment. A blade?
I'm sorry, your shotgun. I forgot you had a shotgun. You hear the too many campaigns. So you hear the gurgling sound begin to get louder and louder before it screams out. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. All right, that's a 12 and 15. Anyone below a 17 is a fail.
That's a 3 is below 17.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, is this a spell or magical effect?
It isn't.
It isn't. Okay, cool. I got name 8.
Okay, so everyone takes 12 points of psychic damage from the scream. And
that's gonna take concentration for me for the Shield of Faith.
yeah, it's a concentration. Yeah.
That one's caught. Yeah, okay, pass it.
Okay, you pass.
Yeah.
Lumiere passes also. Nice. So as the scream begins to let out, you see whatever wildlife was here begins to scurry away, which wasn't much, but as it begins to settle down, you begin to you get really disoriented as you just have like a sudden state of tinnitus. You're disoriented as your ears are just ringing currently. We'll get to that later. It is now Ack's turn. Ack is going to attempt to break the grapple. Well, actually, like shit. It's a 9. It's gonna be a contested strength rolls here. Okay, he still holds on to him. Ack will make a attack here. This great axe. He gets 2 attacks. All right, they both hit. Okay. Damage. Plus his rage. Oh, he didn't rage. But he's going to bonus action rage now. Even though I should have bonus action rage first. I'll just do that. Bonus action rage first, because that's what you should do. And then I'll do the rage damage additional. Okay, there we go. At the end of his turn, he's going to use legendary action. And he is going to toss. No, he's not going to toss Ack. What he's going to do. Okay, he's going to use his flee action. So,
flee? What a pussy.
He's going to run over here. With that, Lithro, you're up.
Okay, so I am gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Okay.
For 7 health. Love that for me.
Okay.
And that's just gonna be me like hugging my teddy.
Okay,
And
7,
then
huh?
reinvigorates me.
Ooh, Teddy.
and then I'm gonna use, because those are bonus actions, so I can use an action to use a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Great. So, I've got my blade
Mm-hmm.
and the one that's got mark on my hip. So like this thick like mist like stops like dripping from it like down to the ground and then lashes over to the tree, dealing beautiful 16 necrotic damage.
Nice. As you slash out with it, you notice it doesn't do as much damage as you hoped it would. Let's see.
No, but it's the only thing I can do.
Is your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Benedict, you're up. Lumia, you're on deck.
I'm gonna run up to the Bane speaker, and I'm gonna shoot again.
You're going all the way up. It's full movement.
Oh yeah, full movement. I have like 2 more smites, and I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
So, well, the first one attack is a miss, and the second attack is gonna be fuck. Does 14 hit?
No, that's a miss.
Yeah, then I missed both times.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for now.
Okay. And your turn. At the end of your turn, he's gonna use legendary action to claw swipe you. He's gonna bring his arm around and try to attack you with it. 19 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay.
At least.
11 points of slashing damage.
Cool, and that's gonna be another concentration on my part. Please don't fail me. That's cocked. Come on. Oh, yeah, pass.
Okay, great. Lumiere, you're up. Before you though, Lumiere, as you're looking, where are you looking? Are you looking directly at it?
I'm looking around to try to see if this brush is gonna block line of sight if I run away. So I'm trying to. I can't tell if those leafy things are up high in the trees or if that's.
Okay, so yeah, these are just regular trees. They're not bushes, they're trees.
No. Well then, in all honesty, I'm planning to run off to the right, so that's where I'm looking
Okay.
for the moment.
All right. Wait, you're right on my right. Yeah.
Sorry, the other way.
Okay.
Oops, southeast corner of the map, or essentially.
Okay, like right here.
Yeah, trying to get. Well, I mean,
A little bit around there.
yeah, however far I can go. I mean, I've got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, it's just
My
like
path's
10,
quite long
15,
range,
20,
so I'm like trying
20,
to get the hell away
25,
from it.
30. Yeah, like
Again,
right
as long
there.
as assuming I can still see it because there's really just a trunk at ground level.
Yeah, you could probably just a little bit like right here, and you can
Alright,
you can
that's
see around it. Yeah.
So was there something else going on there?
Well, if you were looking at it, yeah.
I see. Actually, I was looking to run away, but
Okay.
I'm gonna have to probably look back in that direction at people, I guess, when
Mhm.
I'm far away. But yeah, so I will remind people that there's a few more blasts of healing in my spirit there, and then I will attempt to guiding bolt it again. Hopefully, we'll see. 15.
That's a miss.
Unfortunate. All right, well, throwing another star as I dash off. That one better. 23
That hits.
for 9 radiant damage.
Okay, 9 radiant damage. Okay. Is that in your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Now the Bane Speaker's turn. He's going to roll to see if he gets his scream back, which he does. And he is going to. You see, you hear it begin to gargle again as you suddenly. I'm going to direct it toward. Yeah, toward Benedict. You begin to hear voices beginning to speak in your mind, just inane whispers. I need you to make me a wisdom save.
15.
15. That is a failure. You begin to see as around Benedict's head, this iron glowing crown forms, and you are charmed.
Does charmed remove the focus of the spells that I cast?
That's a good question. I'm not sure actually. Let's look that up real quick.
I'd assume so, because you're no longer focusing on them.
Yeah, I would think so also. That's what makes the most sense to me.
And there goes my shield of faith. Benedict's faith has failed him once again.
It has been broken. All right.
So yeah, back to just 16 AC.
Okay. Great. So that ends his turn. It's now Ak. Ak, since he's looking directly at it, has to make a wisdom save. That's a failure. Ak is terrified of it and has to make these at disadvantage. And even with disadvantage, he still hits. Okay, the second one doesn't hit. The first one does. That's just, damn, it's a piss poor roll there. All right, Lithor, you're up.
Okie dokie. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Yay. Look at that! I mean, I know it's half damage because resistance, but still, hitting all the max 8s, that's 16 necrotic damage.
Nice. All right, yeah, there's another skeletal hand comes up. Yeah.
Sorry. And I'll hug my teddy again and heal myself for 5.
Okay. All right, Benedict, it's your turn, and at this point in time, since you are completely charmed, it's going to lower its arm and put Ak to your gun. I need you to make. I need you to just attack, please. This will be an advantage because Ak is being held.
Let me get my shitty dice out.
Of all the times Joe's rolled bad, watch him roll good.
Oh, of course. The one time that I need to attack a friend, it's a fucking 19 for a 27 total. I fucking hate this game. Fine. That's 13 damage.
You that's for both hits. You missed them.
I need to do the two of them. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
both. Yeah, full attack action.
And this one is a 20. God damn it.
20. Nice. Thank you.
So the damage is another 11 for a total of 24. I hate this. I hate this so much.
I love
hate
it.
7 more because Moon isn't here.
Damage. Okay. End your turn. Okay. Lumia, you're up. Have you just seen?
Do I not get to roll any sort of saving throw to get out of the charm? Or is it not,
yeah, you can. At the end of it, yeah.
So that's a wisdom one, right?
Yeah.
Natural 20, baby.
Oh, nice. So the crown shatters into dust around you as you awaken, seeing exactly what you did. The back of Ak has been riddled with pellets from your shotgun.
Fucking end this being speaker.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to claw you. That's a miss. And he rolled a natural 1 on that, so you can get an attack back as he's in counter hit state.
Oh, I would love to. Does 24 hit?
That hits.
Good. So that's gonna be 8 damage, but I am gonna make it a smite.
Okay.
So that's gonna be another 7 damage for 15 damage overall.
Okay.
This hit.
Nice. At the end of that, Lumiere, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna walk back to where I'm within 30 feet of it, whatever that takes. And then I shall use one of my lenses to focus a little light and kindle some flame in my hand and whip it in his direction. And miss with that, as always. Ack didn't go down from that, did he?
No, he's looking really rough though. He's bleeding
I know,
profusely.
yeah, sure, I'm sure. But nevertheless, I will try my much more reliable star toss here. Still more reliable with a 19.
Okay, that hits.
For 8 more radiant damage. And then whatever movement I have remaining, I'm going to back away from it again.
All right.
Trying to stay out of that closer radius.
Okay. Then your turn, Lumiere. It is going to. Well, at the end of your turn, it's going to use legendary action to make another claw swipe toward Benedict. That's a natural 20 for 29.
I hate it here.
It's 11 points of slashing damage, another 7 for a total of 18 points of slashing damage.
I am down.
So you watch as Benedict gets slashed and gone down. If you can see the bane speaker though, it is leaking fluids. You're doing damage to it. At the top of its turn, as he goes down, he's going to move this way. 20. I'll take a goal, just one more. So you're in the range. It is going to. I need everyone to make a con save, please.
$19.
19, nice.
It's an 8.
Okay. Anyone below a 17? I didn't roll that well. Take 9 points psychic damage. Since you succeed, you take none. Okay, he loses that. It's Ack's turn. Ack has to make a wisdom saving throw here because he's still looking directly at it. All right, 14. No, that's a fail. So he has to make these at disadvantage. He's going to attack. Oh, that's a natural one on the first. Oh, that's a natural one on the first one. Natural 20 on the second. But is disadvantage though. Oh, he still hits with the second one. Okay. You can see Ack is having a hard time as he's just really you can see like his strength is waning as he's bleeding profusely from every orifice at this point in time. Lithor, you're up.
Okay. So I am gonna. Oh, geez, you're very close to me.
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna. If I move, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, well, I'll risk it. I'll go north 3 squares.
Okay.
Okay, is it gonna attack me?
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna say something else. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's gonna take his attack of opportunity. That's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
10 points of slashing damage.
Damn. Here I was thinking about healing Benedict. 4 health left. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll wait, I've still got movements left, right? Yeah, because
Yeah. You only move like
Yeah.
10, 15
So
feet.
I'll head on over to Benedict, and I'll kind of like smile slightly, looking down at him, and then I'll kneel down and use Teddy's hand to move his hair out of his face. And cast Healing Word, restoring his health. 13.
13. All right, nice. Benedict, you come to seeing Lithral's smiling face and that damn bear above you.
The soft fur grazing your skin. And then I'll stand up and never mind, that's a miss, so that will be my turn.
All right. Okay. Okay. At the end of that, he is going to use his flee legendary action. Make his way to Lumiere. Carrying that. Benedict, you're up.
Okay. So yeah, full movement up to him, steal his ass.
Okay. And you're looking directly at him, right? I need you.
I mean, I have.
You have to, yeah. I need you to make a wisdom save.
It's cocked. Why do I keep cocking the dice today? God damn it.
Oh, baby.
19.
19. Okay, nice. You fight off the fear and head up.
I love when things work for me every once in a while. So yeah. First attack, 26.
26, that hits.
Cool. Great. That's gonna be 12 damage, and let's make it my last smite. Oh baby, 15 smite damage.
Woo! Nice hit.
And then second attack. Does a 22 hit?
That hits.
Nice. That's another 12 damage.
Ooh. This time, as you go up and run the shotgun and blow it, it's a large explosion of multicolored light as you hear it screech out, and the conal protrusions begin to make this odd whirring sound. Then, as your turn, Benedict.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to use his last legendary action for this round. It's going to claw strike Lumiere.
Of course.
That's an 18 plus 9 for a 27. 8 points of slashing damage. Not that bad. And Lumiere, sure go.
Oh boy. I am going to, even though I don't think it matters because it's not like I'm targeting it. Well, it's a ranged spell attack. Does that shit get disadvantage? I can't remember. Right on me.
Ranged spell attack?
Yeah.
I don't believe ranged spell attack works that way. I don't think you get disadvantage for ranged spell attacks. I know it's melee range you do, yeah.
Well, right, yeah, weapon range.
I mean, yeah,
maybe it
range.
does, but regardless,
Yeah.
If not, then I'm going to hope that a guiding bolt can hit it eventually, and hopefully it's this time, and upcast it to second level. Let's see here. But no, with a 14.
Damn, another.
God, I always roll shit on that one. All right, get out of my face here, roll machine. Boy, oh boy. It's not even gonna be enough to keep me alive, is it? I'm gonna use that bonus action to move the healing spirit over on me. It can move 30 feet. I think it should be okay from where it was.
18,
And
25,
take
30.
a suck of that
Alright.
healing energy for 9 healing, which is decent for that spell.
Okay.
Still got 2 left if anybody wants to run on top of me.
That's you? You done?
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do. Running's just gonna get me killed.
Let's check the charge. It does not get his screen back. It is going to. Trying to see what I'm gonna make it do. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Choose one of your cool things. No, that's fine. It's going to multi-attack. It's going to one strike toward you, Lumiere. 16 does it hit you?
Yes, it does, sadly.
Okay. 11 points of slashing damage.
Whew.
And it'll spin and slash toward Benedict behind him. Nice. 22 to hit. Oh my god, clear, man.
For the people to put a counterattack spell, Ack really was the wrong choice, wasn't it? It's done nothing.
6 points of slashing damage. Yeah, Benedict.
Okay, so I just remember that I'm a fucking tiefling, so Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
I didn't know, I forgot that despite that being my main character motivation.
So he has to make a dex save. Okay.
Yeah. So let me just put out these details.
Got so into character of not wanting to be a tiefling that you actually forgot you were a tiefling.
Okay, so yeah. So what's his dex save?
20.
20, god damn it. So he just takes 8 damage.
Okay. 8 damage. Okay.
8 fire damage.
8 fire damage. Nope. Not for this. And it's Ack's turn. Ack has to make another wisdom save. Doesn't matter. He's not gonna have to worry about that for too much longer anyway. That's a fail. He's gonna take his attacks. Oh, he's consistent as fuck. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so he gets one attack. All right, 7 points of. Okay. All right. At that turn, Litho, you're up.
Okay, so you guessed it. I'm gonna healing word myself.
Okay.
Yay. And then I'm gonna, you guessed it.
Chill touch.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Great. That's 12 necrotic damage.
Okay. Thanks. You see, like, the lacerations begin to form on its body as the blood's beginning to pour out over it, but it's still kicking. I could. Don't want to risk that. Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to claw swipe again. Legendary action. This one I'm going to roll for. Okay. This is going to Lumiere. 28.
And down she goes.
No, 20 to hit.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Go ahead. What's your damage?
10 points of slashing damage.
It's gonna be 3 at least, right?
10 points of slashing damage.
I'm out.
Okay. Benedict, you're up.
I'll take the risk and I will not heal Lumiere just yet.
Okay.
Because I really need to attack this thing. But so I'm gonna attack it. I'm out of smite, so it's just regular attacks from this point on.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. So 21.
That hits.
Cool. So that's gonna be on the first one. That was a bad roll. 9 damage, and
Okay.
a 24.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah. 13 damage.
13. Ooh, good. Another good hit. A chunk of flesh explodes out as the blood begins to cover you. This black viscous fluid begins to like fall over you as you shoot and reload. And then in turn, it's going to use its last legendary action to flee.
Do I take an opportunity attack?
Not with his legendary action. No, it does not provoke opportunity attack. Lumiere, I need you to make a death save.
Yes, of course. That is a failure.
Okay. It is now the Bane Speaker's turn. Bane Speaker is going to roll for it. Does not get his scream back. You watch as he kind of is going to wind up and is going to toss Ak at Lithril. Lithril, I need you to make a dex save for me, please.
17.
17. Nice. You dodge out of the way as Ak is tossed. Right there. And he has to make an acrobatics check, which he makes. Six. Okay. Only takes 3. Even less than that. He only takes 1 point of damage because he is raging still. All right, that ends that. Ak is up, which Ak is going to do what Ak does. First of all, he has to make that wisdom saving throw. This changes things if he fails this. He doesn't. He goes up, and this way he can attack normally. Okay. One hits, second one misses. But almost max damage on the first hit there. Really strong hit. As it carves into the flesh. Lithril, you're up.
Okay, I would like to move to Lumiere.
Move like right there.
Great. And then since I can't get all the way to her, I'm gonna pick off a bit of fluff from my bear and then
Okay.
as it lands on her, I'm gonna cast, you guessed it, Healing Word.
Okay.
But
And
that's
that's
not
what-
on yourself, which is an improvement.
That's for hey, I got you up, I can put you back down. That's 8 healing for Lumiere.
Mhm.
And then
Messy.
nope, doesn't hit. End of my turn.
All right, end of your turn. Benedict, you are up. But since I'm assuming you're looking directly at it, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh fuck. That's a 7.
Oh,
Damn it.
I love to hear it. You are terrified, and you cannot, and you spend your action dashing away from it.
God damn it! I don't like it. I don't like this. This sucks.
Lumiere,
At the end of
you're.
my turn, do I do another wisdom saving throw, or does it not work like that?
Oh no! It just does for the action, and then it's over. It just takes your
okay.
it takes your action. So you still have a bonus action and stuff that you can do stuff, but you're mad far away.
Well, yeah, I don't have anything going for me here.
Okay.
I can't use my action, and I can't and I guess this counts as my movement, so I can't really move
Yeah.
back anywhere, so that's all. So yeah, that's the end of my turn. Fuck.
Okay. Lumiere, you're up.
And I'm up. Thank you, Lithril. Well, I suppose since I'm no longer concentrating on the health, let's concentrate on some damage instead.
Mm-hmm.
And Moonbeam him.
Okay. Yes, to make a dex save, yeah?
I think it is Con
Oh.
saving throw.
Oh, okay. That's a failure. Natural 9 plus 1 for 10.
That is 13 radiant damage. He is bathed in a cylinder of moonlight. And he seems to be in his proper form right now, but if he's not, he'd have to change.
Yeah, no, that is him.
I assume, despite how horrific it is, that's his natural.
Can you imagine if he just turns into a little baby
Man,
acorn?
you were born like this?
I think it turned back into Lithril, and we're like, fuck, that was him all along.
It was
and
Lithril all along.
I think other than standing up and, well, maybe moving sort of over to the east, west, over between, God fucking hell, trying to get towards Benedict in case he needs anything.
Okay. I'll just go around here, and there you go.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's all I got.
All right.
Since I got no more bonus stuff right now.
Whew, that shaft of light rains down as you see. It's like from the radiant energy, it's kind of crackling with this white fire and a little bit of like sparkles of starlight that's coming off of its body. It's not long for this world, but it is its turn. It's going to roll to see if it gets its scream. It does. It is going to move. First of all, oh no. Okay, yeah. I was reading my own fucking thing wrong. Okay, so he has to make a wisdom save.
It may, I never remember how this works properly. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on
Or
a
starts its
turn,
turn there.
or starts its turn there. So does it take more damage right now?
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
It does.
Moonbeam is fucking broken. It's amazing. I love it.
Don't even worry about doing the damage. Explains Grizzly Demise.
I think I'm still barely standing myself up off the ground, and just sort of trying, like, not even paying attention to it, just like pissed off. And over there, the light is just coming down and disintegrating it into little wisps of sparkling light that float off and puff out to nothing like little embers of ash.
So,
Boy, shit.
oh boy.
Shit.
So as you see it, the low whirl coming from
leaving behind whatever they wanted. They wanted something. I forgot they wanted something.
But you hear the low whirl from the conal protrusions as the clouds part for just a second. The moon glows brightly, and another beam shoots down. As it does, you see it just fills with all this fiery starlight, like it gets engulfed in like fiery starlight before it like falls over, charred blacker than it was. It was already dark brown, but now it's just a charred black, and it hits the floor. Still some of the starlight and the plumes coming off of it, falling dead. And well, congratulations, you killed the Bane Speaker. So, I wonder. But as you sit there, you see as Ilvan and the rest of the hunters begin to come out. You notice that they were currently in the midst of still fighting with some sort of illusion. Whilst you all were still dealing with the Bane Speaker. But they all begin to come out as it dies. And they all begin to like kind of crowd out and flood from the remainder of the forest. Ilvan walks up, pats you on the back, Lumiere. Well done, all of you.
Yes, all of us, definitely. That was just a last-ditch effort from me, but it was everyone doing much more damage than I, quite frankly.
Is before we rest, we should get out of this forest. It's not good here. And so you watch as
I don't have to pride myself on observation to make that statement. It is quite clear. It's not good here.
Yes. So they begin to make their way out. You all meant to make your way out of the forest. As it's only a few, it's a little bit. The forest seemed way larger when you first went in, but now as you see, as you've already gone through this and the illusion is over, the sounds have stopped. The forest seems a lot smaller and a lot more manageable. But you make your way through the forest and back to the camp, where we'll take just a short 5. Be back. And welcome back. I turned my light on. So when we last left you guys were back at the Mistwalker camp. As you get back, you see that Ilvan and Yelavin and Idola all together with the other hunters grab a bit more of their stores, and they're preparing a feast to celebrate after, you know, they have already carved up the beast. They retrieved the lungs and the tongue of the Bane speaker, amongst some other pieces, and put them put them all away in a bag, in a satchel, and made their way back to the camp with you all in tow. As they prepare food, currently this time is yours.
Well, do we think that the shape-changing ability of this creature we have just defeated is in any way connected to, not that I wish to bring it up, but various travails of the night before? Could it be something into what you saw, Benedict? We saw many things that did not make sense in the woods just now.
Well, Lumiere, for all its illusory capabilities, it still didn't hold a knife and stab me, or any of you. So, I...
Benedict, it's okay. We're not here to make you feel bad.
I
for what
am
you
not
say.
here to hear commentary from you, Lithra.
Benedict, we are on this mission together. We shouldn't be at each other's throats. Now, we saw the capabilities of this Bane speaker. It could be possible that, I mean, I know it's possible. That must have been what you saw. It only makes sense. When you woke us up, I was in bed. You woke me up too. I didn't stab you. I didn't kill Esmark. It had to have been the Spain speaker, and it's okay. It must have been frightening to see, but it wasn't me.
I have been hurt by this creature just now multiple times, so was you. You know very well that none of this is remotely similar to the stab wounds that were very visible on me when you found me. So, It could not be the Bane speaker. As much as you want it to be.
I don't. Why? What? I'm just trying to make sense of your delusion.
You would not be able to make sense of my delusion if you keep calling it a delusion.
Well, we can argue about whether or not you're lying till the cows come home, but we have a mission to do. I'm just sorry.
Lying is much too strong a word, Lithril. I think it is. I have no doubt that Benedict is telling us what he actually saw, but unfortunately, as much as it, and it really does pain me to say this, but it seems that perhaps we cannot always trust our observations here. This is. Well, it shakes me quite a bit. The only thing that I saw was you bringing me up from unconsciousness. So once again, I have to think that the team makes sense as it is. We are surviving quite extreme things, at least most of us, most of the time. And, well, caution, certainly, but I think we have to continue to find a way to move forward together.
Benedict, what can I do to instill the trust that I hope that you once had in me?
Do you not see the irony and the audacity that you need to muster right now to even talk to me about trust, Lithril?
What do you mean?
Never mind. I can promise you all that I am not going to leave you. I am going to stick with this mission together for my own sake, most of all. But do not for a minute think that I am in any way, shape, or form blind to the doubt you place in me right now and the mistrust. So, if you don't mind, I will retire to my corner now, and you may spend your evening together as whatever friends you may pretend to be for now, until one of you stabs the other again. And then, who knows? And I'll take my stuff and I'll just go to some remote corner of the camp.
As you walk away, I'm just going to say, may the morning Lord watch over you, Benedict.
If he wanted to watch over me, then he would have. Nobody is watching over me, not even my own masters, so please cut it.
He watches over us all in his own way.
Fuck that. And I walk to the corner.
Okay. You step away. Just as Ilvan finishes dinner and comes over to the group, you kind of move past Ilvan. As Ilvan walks up, I just want to let you know that dinner is ready. So if you would like to have a seat by the fire, and we'll talk about being on the way to Evendusk. You said that we would take you. You've done us a great service, so we wish to aid you in any way that we can.
I appreciate your kindness. I will take a little food for myself, and as far as I'm concerned, you may update my comrades about anything we need to know, and I'll get it from them, because for now, I would really rather not sit with them.
Ilvan puts his hand on your shoulder. I understand that you two may be at odds, and it is none of my business. But Barovia is a rough place. It changes you. It forces you to come face to face with the darkest parts of ourselves. You should know you can't go through this world alone. I've surrounded myself with family. You should too.
Oh, of course, of course. How could I not think about it? Surrounding myself with family, people who would love you unconditionally and support you unconditionally, because that's how the world works for people like you, right?
What exactly
Everything
do you
is
mean?
so easy for you.
You think it's easy? You think it's easy?
Oh yeah, I think it's easy. None of the people here doubt you. None of the people here hurt you deliberately. So, and I've had nothing but people hurting me.
You watch.
Nothing but people, gods, and demons. So, I will not take any sort of inspirational speech from you, Ilvan. Now give me my food, and I will retire to my corner, and I do not want to talk to you ever again about anything that doesn't have to do with our next station.
You watch as Ilvan kind of looks you over. A really darkened expression appears as he squeezes your shoulder really tightly. I understand, and I will definitely fulfill your wish. However, make no mistake. You are in my camp. These are my people. They don't speak to me that way, and you won't either. You will show me respect. Here's your food. Sit and enjoy. He slightly pushes you off, hands you the bowl really gently. Do you take it?
I take it.
Take the bowl. And he turns without any word and walks over, and in the same breath, Lumiere, Lithro, Ak, food is prepared. You can sit with us if you wish, or if you want to retire to the tent. I know you've done a lot of work today, and I know you may be quite tired.
Thank you so much again for not only your hospitality, but for helping us. If it's quite all right with you, I think I'll take my food to my tent room.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Andrew Bull, Lumiere, will you be dining with us, or take some time to yourself?
What time is it at this point?
Currently, we're looking at about, when you guys went in and with the Banespeaker fight and getting back out, we're looking at about like 6 p.m., 7 p.m.
All right. Yeah, and I'll take it and sort of thank him and head over and hang out with him. Yes, I'd be happy to spend some time with your people.
Right. Zuthu breaks away and Ak also joins you. A few times he has to be stopped from digging his face into the pot. They give him a proper bowl. Oh,
I have to be stopped from doing what I'm not doing.
Hey, welcome back. Okay, so you are here now. So currently where we are, the Bane speaker has been defeated. And you guys are currently at the back at the camp having some food. You can choose to either go in a tent or go with Lumiere and the rest of the Mistwalkers. And okay, great. Okay, so what are you doing?
I know what's going on right now. I want my food and I'm gonna sit by Benedict.
Okay. So, then we will get back to you and the rest of the Mistwalkers. However, Benedict, as you have your food and sit where you are, you hear the crunching of leaves, of familiar footsteps.
I would really rather not.
I'm just gonna sit down next to him.
Okay.
say anything. Just gonna sit next to him, eat more normal than I've ever eaten before.
Are you using your hands, or you find some type of utensil?
No, I'm definitely using my hands. I'm trying to be a little more fun.
Okay. All right.
We're not getting too fancy here.
Okay. So I'll leave you two there in the silence. Lumiere, as you sit around with the rest of the Mistwalkers, all of them talking, enjoying themselves, eating, you watch as Ilvan looks to you. He's taken a seat close to you, and when he brought you over, he left an extra seat open for you. It was amazing what you did out there. Although you say you didn't contribute much, from what I could see of the battle in between a lot of the illusion, you did quite a bit. Where did you learn all this?
From my father. He is very advanced wizard. He knows so much, and I have studied with him for some years now. And although I have taken a path to understand more the power from the stars, he has taught me much.
That is good. What's your father like?
He is just the desire to know things put into a human form. It is unbelievable. It's just curiosity. It's all he knows is that he wants to know. It's amazing.
So why did you end up here? Is he lost?
He is indeed, and in this place it seems. So we have had some evidence of him, and I will find him no matter what squabbling takes place with the people who are with me. I sit down and I am thinking, right over there, I had just been thinking not too long ago that I should begin to think more kindly of Ak, and now he goes to sit with Benedict, who I had thought kindly of, who is now accused in not only our other friend here, but seems to have wrapped me into the accusations of stabbing people, and then at the same time, Lithril is obviously changed and is not the person he once was. He's in some ways what I wanted him to be, but who knows where this comes from in a place like this. I don't know. I need them. I'm not used to caring about anyone but my father, and that is why I'm here, but I seem to need these people.
Just as I told Benedict, you can't get through this place by yourself. You're likely more to go mad than anything. But carrying is the first step. These here are my people. These are my family. They are how I've survived this long. Benedict, currently you guys are at an impasse and Benedict is suffering. I ask you to just be patient with him. He'll find his way. But in your group, I can see it. You are the rock. You are the glue.
Well, this is quite frankly a strange situation in which to find myself. It is odd, right, that come here where everyone is against each other, and the thing that is strangest for me, the thing that is most unusual and quite frankly frightening to me in this place, is to be the one holding things together.
Well, sometimes, as I told Benedict, Barovia will make you come face to face with yourself. And I can sense it on you. You are not of this world. You're not of Barovia. Neither of you. Unfortunately for Benedict, I can sense it in him. But you have a chance. It is good.
I think there is always some level of chance for everyone. There are many things. Look, coming here, there are things that no one understands. Things that we have never seen before. Perhaps there are more things, even in this place, that could change things again.
Well, it's been quite a while since I've met anyone who's outside, who's not from Barovia. Tell me, despite all this, before your father had gone missing, what were your dreams? What were you looking to do?
Just to understand and to travel to places not quite as horrible as this one. This is what got my father lost. We were working on the ability to go from one world to another. See the stars from a different angle. I would like to do that still.
There may be a chance yet. There were used to be stars in Barovia. But long since then, they've been covered by cloud.
Well, there still are, my friend.
Hmm.
Perhaps you, as much as you are trying to give us some hope and advice, perhaps you need some yourself. And I will see if he can see through the way I do through the misty lens that I found and cut through the clouds. Cut through the mist.
He begins to look over it, and indeed it is clearer for him as well. Oh my God. May I?
I suppose so.
He takes the lens, he plucks it, and then begins to look around. Yellowfin, Idola, look. They begin to all crowd around with their bowls. Some of them still got the spoons in their mouths, but they even look up. And you see them just starstruck. It's awe in awe. Lumiere,
There's much we can learn from what you're seeing.
Lumiere, you've given us a great boon. Many of us haven't seen the sky, and the days are innumerable. He hands the lens back to you, gently. Well,
That is, although it is not as it started, that there is my father's work. It is why he must be saved. Not just for myself, but for what he knows, what he can do, what he can make.
then let me give you something. Since we're heading to Evendusk, I will introduce you to Munderic. He is the leader, well, the uncrowned leader of Evendusk. He has much knowledge, and he also fought in the revolution prior. He can help you with what you seek, all of you.
All information is much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yes. But for now, we will definitely leave in the morning. And for now, let us eat and regain our strength. And we will shift over the Lithril. What are you doing in the tent with your bowl of mixed vegetables and meat?
So I'll quietly eat it, and then finish and put the bowl down, and then I'll sit up Teddy like I'm sat cross-legged, and then I'll sit Teddy in front of me, and get my book out, and just say, Jack, are you here?
You wait for a minute. You see inside the tent, there's just a small regular lantern. As you're looking, the orange light that permeates from this lantern slowly pulses before it darkens into a singular focal light. Yeah?
We killed that beast, and afterwards I felt this power. Is this the help that you promised?
Yeah, but I have a question.
You can ask me anything.
You hear like the voice seemingly moving in between the shadows. Kind of hard to focus. This is a moment that's close to you, then it's another moment that's like far off in the corner of the tent. It just circles around to the right side of your ear. Tell me, why did you heal Lumiere?
Well, I spent all my life, serving the Morning Lord in a non-combative way before the blessings that you have given me. I didn't have a way of actually helping to fight. So I needed to rely on her.
You hear just a sudden breath. It appears on your left side. But the Morning Lord had decided for her to die. She was laying bleeding out. And you went against the Morning Lord. Why?
If the Morning Lord wanted her to die then and there, he would have guided me to help.
Sure? How can you be sure anymore?
Because I believe in him, I believe in myself, and of course, above all, I believe in you.
Hmm. Then believe me when I say, the next time one of your companions falls, don't help them. Your main focus, and you see as the arm stretches beyond you and places a hand on the book. Finish the tome.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. And then I'll open the book and I'll start writing about the Bane Speaker.
Start to write about the Bane Speaker. You continue to write. You see as the ink itself begins to slightly drip from black to this dark red. As you write down. There's times you can hear the sound, that low whirring going off in your head. Every moment flashes past you. And as you exhale, just a single gout of cold mist begins to crawl over your lips. And then your eyes refocus as the light returns. And you know that Jack has left you for now. I asked the rest of my party, do you want to do anything before the night comes to a close?
I want to, now that I've act my conversation in my head, I want to actually talk to him. I couldn't come up with the way to talk his accent. I'm sorry.
It's all good. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I just want to talk. I wanted to talk to Benedict, but as I said, it
Please.
took me a while to act the conversation.
No problem. Please.
After we finish eating, I'm gonna kind of put my hand on his shoulder, just look at him and go, Akno think well, Akno speak well, but in afterlife, hidden most important thing, and he lose. Recently, you, friends, feel like new kin. Trust all. Just no understand everything.
Back. Kin is not as reliable as you would like it to be.
People make mistake. No perfect.
The question is, at what point do people start doing things right? I am still waiting, Ak. It keeps not happening.
What right then?
I honestly couldn't tell you at this point. I think that I am way past the point of right for a while now.
But you stay.
I am struggling to stay because I still somehow I have to hold on to the little possibility that if nobody else, I can make things right. And if I can't, then, well, I will not sing.
Remember the jewel I have that we discussed that is worth no money?
Yeah.
I promise it's still worth no money. It's the only thing I own. I'm gonna pull out the gem I have. What the hell was it? The blue sapphire I have. The only thing I have of my kin, pretty much, left. I'm gonna give it to Benedict. No, we. And I'm gonna go off to sleep. You now have the most important possession I own.
Benedict is going to
It's also worth
return.
no money, so.
Yeah, but Benedict is going to return the sapphire to Ak.
Are you throwing it at me?
He walked off.
No, I'm
I quite
obviously
clearly walked away after I gave it to you. You can throw it
yeah.
at me.
I grab your hand and I put it back in your hand. Ak, please do not become another chapter in the disastrous story that is my life. Okay?
Everyone died.
Well, for me, everyone lived and it did not really make anything better. I can promise you that. Not for any of us. So just do not consider me your kin for the sake of both of us.
Too bad.
Well, then I guess it is too bad.
You don't
well,
pick kin always. Kin made. Kin forged.
I do not know if I trust kins anymore, Ak.
But
Yeah,
still
it's
here.
like- I am here mostly for myself at this point. I am not even sure that I doesn't matter. Just go to sleep, Ak. Tomorrow we'll be on our way and things will remain as they are.
Okay. Few things here. One, I need a sanity save for you, Benedict.
You're welcome.
Ak, take DM inspiration, please.
Also, did we get are we getting a long rest?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Because my sheet was long rested for some reason.
Yeah.
An inspiration die? Is that
Yeah, DM inspiration die, yes.
Sweet. I gave you what you wanted. I talked.
That's
Where do I
Unfortunately,
put this?
Benedict, unless you're bumping up the DC, Benedict got to 20.
The 20? Oh, 20, yeah. The DC doesn't matter there. But night comes to a close. You guys all find yourselves in the tent and wherever you are. A throw.
Yes.
Your eyes slightly part as you awaken in the dead of night. And as your eyes focus, it's kind of hard to see in the dark. You see, just off in the shadow in the corner, tiny feet and a familiar finger just drawing in the dirt. But you can't see the rest of the body, it's shadowed out. And as he draws in the dirt, you see as the other hand comes out, holding the knife. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 4.
Okay. So, your eyes close again. Everything goes dark. I need a stealth check with advantage, please.
$18.
Okay. I need, but first, Benedict, where did you sleep?
Well, I suppose I wasn't really allowed the privilege of a tent for myself, and previous night I didn't really sleep because I had the potion.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose if it is warm enough outside, then I would have taken my bedroll outside and slept outside.
Okay. Lumiere, Ak, where did you two sleep? Lumiere first.
So after staying up quite late as usual, and in particular using my lens to read the sky for my new cosmic omen ability that I would have gone to sleep by the fire if at all possible.
Okay. And I remember you wanted to do something previously. We went to do a check for being able to, stay up during the night.
Yeah, more like, can I get myself to go to sleep?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, let's
Really come up too much.
Yeah, let's try now. Let's start first. Let's just do a constitution save. Let's see if you fail the save, then you stay awake. If you succeed it, then you go to sleep.
Force myself to it. Yeah. That is a 16.
Okay. So you succeeded. Found yourself sleeping near the fire. Ak, where did you sleep?
How far away from the fire were we?
Benedict went a little bit further away. I assume Benedict was going up to a little corner of the encampment where a lot of the tents aren't located, but there is like a perimeter around the actual encampment. So if you want to give it like a just a general, you're about maybe 45 to 50 feet away from that from the fire. If you were next to Benedict.
I think I'd probably go about halfway towards the fire and just kind of sleep
Okay.
close-ish to the fire and close-ish to Benedict.
Okay. So I just needed that for. So then only Lumiere. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, 11.
11. Okay. You're still asleep. Silently. until the night continues to pass. You wake up in the morning. You're all awake. You are first awoken by 11. You're loving close behind him. You see, as a lot of the other hunters all get up early as they're beginning to take down their tents, except one. You look around. You see as Eleven kind of looks confused. Where's Idola? She's usually up by now. Eleven goes to check out the tent. And it's empty. There are no signs or anything. He begins to ask, "You seen Idola? Anywhere?" Everyone shakes their head no. Eleven walks up to you. "Did you see Idola at all?" "No." You hear him as he begins to get frantic. "Idola! Idola!" He screams out, his voice echoing. It begins to wake all of you up.
What is going on?
Eleven looks towards you, confused and perplexed. Eleven's sister, she is gone. This is strange. She wouldn't just leave without saying anything. Looks over, begins to walk to the hunters. Ack and Benedict, you awake and Lithro. You awake as well. You feel but good. As you open your eyes.
Sorry, did you say good?
Yeah, quite good. As you open your eyes, even more, you see the book is open to a story. I'll go over it. Your hands are clean.
I'll go read it.
Begin to look over the story. It's called The Chase. It starts off with a simple how you managed to drag away a body, bring the body out into the woods. The person then, you cut the Achilles tendon of the left leg. Let her run. Running deeper and deeper into the forest. As much as that left leg could handle. And it was fun how you didn't think that a hunter so strong, so used to hunting bigger game, could show such a fearful face. All the while, the moon at your back glinting off the blade. You simply skipped, whistling, following closely the droplets of blood. You yourself felt like a hunter. Well, what does it matter? This is what the Morning Lord wanted. You caught up to her. She turned to face you with her white set eye. And then it's simply a plunge. And it's over. Repeatedly, she is stabbed. And then you walk back to the camp, hand in hand, the bear, slightly drenched. You crawl back into bed. And the night ends.
I'll look over to the bear. Is it still got blood on it?
It does.
Then I will cast Prestidigitation to clean it.
You press.
As I move my hand over it and it cleans, I'll just say, "Praise be the Morning Lord."
The bear is cleaned again. As you do so, it was slightly askew. When you see as its head slightly turns to face you. Good morning. I hope you've all taken your long rest. As you come to, you hear the screams. The yelling, I should say. What do you do, Lithro?
I'll grab my book and my bear and head out the tent looking frantic. Pretending to look frantic. What's going on? What's all the yelling?
I need a deception check.
By the way, fucking cat. Give me my dice. There's an 18.
Okay. But you all, as you all wake up, you hear Lithro exit the tent, asking what has transpired in a frantic look.
Well, because I prepare spells after a long rest, and I have literally just this second woken up, I think it's fair that in the moments I take to prepare my spells, I'm going to prepare Speak with Plants.
Okay.
And cast it, and see if any of the trees or bushes about saw what happened to this woman who is missing.
I'd also like to look around the camp for anything. I've got a survival background.
Okay. You said are you looking for like tracks and things like that?
Tracks, I guess.
Okay.
I could be looking for blood if we're looking for a missing person.
Okay, great. Give me a survival check, please.
That's a 21.
21? Nice.
Hey, I can roll higher than a 10 today.
Okay. So, few things.
And then missing clothing as well. Sorry.
No problem.
Like corn bits, I guess.
Okay. So, as you begin to scout around and you cast your Speak with Plants, I just want to resolve everything else. Benedict, are you doing anything specific?
Not really to help anything with the investigation. I will say though, Benedict has deliberately not prayed to his master
Okay.
that night.
Mm-hmm.
And if you allow me, I think Benedict would try to look at the cards again and figure things out.
Okay, you're trying to figure out the cards in general.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's a decent roll. Arcana, that's a 16.
16. Okay. And I'll return to you and let me resolve everybody else. Now, let's throw first. You begin to kind of walk around and you find a simple, because no flowers grow here, but you see like a bit of shrubbery that's close to where the tent of Idola was. You cast Speak with Plants and begin to hear just this sudden a sudden breeze like blows your hair. And what do you ask or say?
Plants, small bush, we need information. I know that you have stood here all night. There was a woman in this tent. Did you see her pass? Where did she go?
I definitely saw her. She was pulled from the tent.
By what or whom?
Distorted. Distortion.
Just a moment. I'm going to call folks over. See if you can tell me if you recognize who did this. Everyone, I've called on the plants. They have told me some information, but I think I need everyone to gather around. We can understand better together. Would you please come over here?
And you see as Ilavan and Yalavan make their way back over. As you see Ak is continuing, nose down, sniffing.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna come over.
Yeah, sniffing.
I love that you know exactly how I'm doing it. That's exactly the way I picture him doing shit.
You nose down. You continue to follow beyond. You hear Lumiere, but you're on the track of something.
Eating dirt to taste all the blood.
As you continue, but around the area, around the camp, it's majority clean. But you find yourself moving beyond that because you've caught onto a smell. And you begin to make your way deeper into the forest. Lumiere, you watch as Ak, completely focused on this singular task. It continues to move past you. And as you go a few yards or so away from the rest of the camp, you find some drag marks. Really rough drag marks. During this time, Yalavan and the rest make their way over. Yalavan first immediately speaks up. Lumiere, did you find something?
Yes, this bush, I know it is strange, but as you said, there are certain things I can do that are rather amazing, and I can get some information from the plants. And this one, it has said that she was indeed dragged from her tent. I know that you would not have thought she left on her own, and it seems she did not. But we keep having things happen in the night when no one is watching, and I thought the bush maybe has been watching. And the bush may know who, if any of us, for we have been accusing each other, have dragged the woman away. Bush, can you notice anyone? Do you recognize who did this to the woman?
Okay. Meanwhile, Lithril, do you go over with the group as well?
Sorry, where's everyone else?
They've gone to Idola's tent. Yeah, and Lack has gone far off into the forest following a trail.
Okay, and where's Benedict?
Benedict is on the other side playing with his messing with the Taraka cards.
Yeah, I'll go on over, but I won't be in the forefront. I'll be like behind a bunch of people.
Okay.
All
right.
Like late to the party.
Okay. Are you trying to kind of mask your presence or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Could I have done something like this before with us talking to plants?
I think you have speak with animals, I think.
No, I know I can talk to animals. Sorry.
That was a 17.
Okay. Okay. You see not really. As far as everyone else, the bush kind of shakes a little bit, but with the wind. But you hear is this. I can't really tell. The form was distorted. It was ghostly. But it wasn't too tall.
Lithril, Benedict, I know you don't want to come near each other, but you need to get over here.
I'm right here, Lumiere.
Come forward, please.
Fuck.
Benedict, come on.
Benedict doesn't go.
Well, this is just absolutely going to settle our suspicions of each other that no one wants to come over where information is being gathered.
I am so tempted.
I've happily gone forward. I was just being annoying. Yeah, I've happily gone forward.
I just love the way he said that shit. We're really fucking breaking down walls here.
Well, all Lumiere just believes observations. You need scientific information to solve the problem, and no one will give it to her.
This is so good.
So, Benedict, do you stay over with the Taraka cards?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you stay over with the Taraka cards with your Arcana check. As you begin to you feel as you begin to flip the cards and shuffle them and try and emulate exactly what you saw Ava do, you feel that there's suddenly, you feel a little bit of a spark, a little bit of a connection with them. It for the first time, you feel a little bit more awakened. You swear as you look at the cards that the cards are moving slightly. There's a slight distortion over them. Your hands moves over, and then again over to the judge card. That's it up. Although you're not sure exactly what that means yet. However, you feel a little bit of a connection. You'll keep trying it. Now, back to Ak. Ak, you follow the trail. Give me one more survival check, please.
If I use inspiration, would that help a 10 at all?
Well, in inspiration, with DM inspiration, you get to re-roll. You get to make that, you get to re-roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that is not much fucking better. 12.
12. You find yourself going deeper and deeper into the forest. Somewhere you made a wrong turn and lost the trail. You'll have to make the survival check again later. But you've now lost sight of the camp.
Would I be able to recall where the original part that I found
You-
is once I get back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But we jump back. Lumiere, Benedict has refused to come forward, but Lithos here front and center. Happy as a clam.
No, I won't go that
Oh no,
far.
I'm not happy as a clam, but still looking. How are you looking anyway? Let's
So like, yeah, I mean, I'm looking worried. I want someone to tell me what's going on because no one has yet to tell me what's going on, even though I know what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just ready to help. I want to help.
Okay.
I'll help.
Okay. Lumiere, this is your show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk to the bush some more. I know it doesn't seem to know, but what bush? I know that you say you saw it through a ghostly haze, but is there anyone here familiar to?
Okay.
From last night.
I'm going to roll for the bush.
Yeah,
Bush is gonna rat me out.
I love forcing the DM to roll for a bush.
Roll for the bush.
No, boss!
Save the day, bush.
I got plenty more plans for him to roll for if that doesn't work.
That is a 9 for the bush.
Ah, bush.
And the bush.
Goddamn bushes.
I'm sorry. I can't tell.
All right. Well, what direction? I mean, I know Axe figuring that out, but I would ask.
In the way the direction your friend went, the lizard.
All right, everyone, follow Act. The bush says she was taking that direction. Thank you,
Ilavan,
bush.
you're welcome.
She might still be alive if we hurry.
Those goddamn bushes, dude.
Ilavan and Yalavan and the rest of the hunters begin to follow Act's trail. And at this time, you see Act coming from a little bit deeper into the forest as he finds his way back to the original tracks. Act, since you are on the trail, please make another survival check.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You said that he had cut her already, right?
He did
When
cut
they were
her.
in the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll say, I'm really shitty at this if I can't see fucking blood. Holy shit, dude.
What'd you get?
God damn it. That's a 5.
A 5.
It's all going according to plan.
There's something about the forest that's throwing you off, and you're surprised by that because you're from here. You're not sure exactly what's caused this distortion.
Don't worry, I got more fuckery for you. I see any animals.
But you can't find your way. You want to look for animals?
Hell yeah, I do.
Give me a perception check. During this time, you see Lithro kind of, I'm not Lithro, sorry. You see Ak kind of get a little confused and raise up again and start looking around.
I just roll good? Can you give me like another 3,000 inspiration dice? I got a 7.
You see no animals here. Maybe it's still too early in the morning. Maybe they're still sleeping.
So I hung back for a second and want to ask this bush one last thing to see if it has any sense of what time during the night she was taken. Like how long after we all went to sleep. Something that it might vaguely understand.
Okay, yeah, because Bush having a concept of time is...
Yeah, I know.
Let me roll for it.
But it's waiting for the sun.
Yeah.
Here's about nighttime a little bit.
That's a 4.
All right, well, it doesn't shit. It's a bush.
Sorry, I can't... I can't tell. I'm sorry.
All right, bush. Now, it's within 30 feet of me? Does that move as I move, or is it only within 30 feet of me when I cast it?
30 feet when you cast. Speaking of animals, tell me, is it a concentration?
Plants is not concentration.
Speaking of plants, yeah. So no, it's only 30 feet within your immediate area.
Okay, sure. So I can't like follow along and ask them where Ack loses the trail.
Yeah, just rapid ass pushes.
It again in this dangerous land.
All right.
Speak with animals the same as speak with plants the same as speak as animals, or you can just talk to animals or plants.
But I believe the animals have to have a certain level of.
Oh yeah. What they can say to me for animals, but does it work the same way with plants, or is it only on the individual plants?
It's you imbue plants within 30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation, so they can also move around and stuff, but it's within 30 feet of you, and that was what I was saying. Is it at casting, or can I like walk along? But it sounds like it's at casting.
You ability to comprehend, verbally communicate with beasts for the duration of knowledge and awareness. So yeah, it's any beast that you come in contact with in 10 minutes.
Mine worked, but I was wondering if he could just go talk to other things, other plants, the same way I can just go talk to anything for the duration. But no.
No, he can't do that. No. Because he has to view a specific plant, so he has to choose that plant.
Yeah.
Well, that's not accurate. It's not a specific plant. It's plants within 30 feet of me.
Oh, my bad. So yeah, there you go.
But like I said, it still could be limited to when, and that's up to you, but it's not a specific plant.
Okay. But what are we doing? As you see, Ack is still slightly confused. It seems he's having a hard time finding his way on the trail.
Not giving up on this, because there's definitely drag marks.
Give me another survival check.
Holy shit, I can do it. 18.
18. Takes a bit, but you find it. Maybe your frustration caused you to tear a bush out of the ground, and oh, there it is.
I'm still busy chasing my tail half the time.
But you find the drag marks and continue up deeper and deeper into the forest. You see that the vegetation becomes very thick. You make your way back into the proper. As you push through a bit of bushes, you find the drag marks suddenly stop, and you see splotches of blood, and you see footsteps, but the gait is weird. The amount of blood that was spilled at a certain part kind of tells you, there's a gash? They were cut? But you see that the gait is very awkward.
What is very awkward?
The gait of the walking. You see, like you know how you walk, the distance between your legs as you walk.
Oh.
The footprints.
Gotcha. Kind of looks like an injured walk.
It does.
I don't know. Follow the footprints.
Mm-hmm. You follow them. You don't have to make a check for this.
I hope not. I'm not that stupid.
You follow them. And you make your way to a spot. They suddenly stop for some reason. You notice that the ground is quite loose. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Do I have to make a check to dig?
No. I was just wanting to give you a chance to, if anyone wanted to do anything beforehand. As I assume you all followed Ak.
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, and I was.
You playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The brooding
Excuse
teenager
me.
who isn't
I
playing
would
Yu-Gi-Oh!
never stoop so low as to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm playing Magic the
Alright,
Gathering.
All right.
Pokemon, whatever.
Come on, hell yeah.
Okay, Lumiere.
Well, I was specifically waiting to confirm that Benedict did not go.
Yeah.
Because him not coming over either had concerned me, and so I think and I hung it back a little to talk to the bush for a second, so I would have seen that he stayed behind, and I think I would be going over to him.
Okay.
And just saying, Benedict, you're not going to come try to help find the woman? These people have helped us.
It would seem to me that we helped them more than they helped us. And
This may be the case.
And then some of them decided to add some to rub salt into my very fresh wounds. So I could not be bothered.
Okay, so it is not about helping them then. It is about finding out more about what is going on with people being harmed in the nighttime. You think this was Little? It is certainly possible. Little has obviously changed.
I do not think anything at this point. If it is a thrill, I'll take very little. I'll take very little pleasure in being right for once.
And I will care very little about your pleasure. I care about our survival. We need to know what is happening. You shot his bear. Now, do we know? I can't remember if we know. Like, all right, we know as ourselves in real life that the bear is somehow maybe sinister.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember if we know in character if it's anything or if we just think it's purely a teddy bear.
Benedict feels like it kind of implies. You're kind of implied that Benedict kind of feels that something's up with the teddy bear. He just doesn't know what. It's
but like we don't even know it's.
Feeling.
We don't know it's a good magical thing. We don't know it's a magical something at all.
Oh yeah. Benedict only knows something is fishy, and the rest of you don't really know anything. And even Benedict's gut feeling is very vague.
Well, I thought the reason why Benedict thought that there was something up with the bear is because he kept seeing me talk to it.
Okay.
It wasn't anything magical. It was just like, you keep talking to the bear. That's weird.
Right, but it's not like you've been clearly using the bear as a spell focus or something.
No.
Okay.
To be honest, as a player,
apart from healing, which I did do, and that was a good thing.
That's true, but I was unconscious when you hit me with it.
As a player, I don't think that bear is important whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think it's just what he's talking to, because that's what's talking. Whatever entity is talking to him is talking to him through.
Yes, absolutely possible. But in the
the fucking teddy bear that got shot.
Right, but in the I'm a character who's desperately trying to find all information. I will now run off, and when I join up with the people, if I'm able to, I want to cast Detect Magic, specifically thinking about the bear.
Okay.
But you can time all this out however you like.
Okay. So
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Could I have? I don't know. I forgot to mention it. Could I have been marking trees along the way while we're moving?
Sure.
So I can find my way back places.
Sure. I'll let you do that. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You make your way back just as Ak is beginning to dig. You cast Detect Magic.
I do.
You currently you sense a little bit of magic off yourself, and
sure.
Of course, as far as the bear goes, you get no magical sense off of it.
Delightful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Had to be done.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I have a question for your as a character for you, Joe. Have you? It's obvious that you're really nature-based, right?
Who, me?
To the party, it'd be obvious, right?
Maybe from a few little things, but much more focused on the stars.
That's all Ak needs. Ak's that stupid.
Yeah.
Ak's stupid enough to think that. I just needed one thing to be a theme.
I've talked to plants and I've turned into an animal a couple of times, so that's probably enough for him.
knew the celestial star thing. I just couldn't remember if I'd ever seen you do anything plant-based.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't see you talk to the bush, so.
All right. Lithal, you were saying
I
something.
wish I did.
So seeing Lumia come back to the group, I'm just gonna turn around. Was it like? Did I notice that she casted the spell?
Give me a perception check. It depends on, well, first, where were you looking? Were you looking, like, what was your focus at that point in time when Lumia
Well,
arrived?
so this one is concentration for 10 minutes, so I think I would have probably done it in the woods on the way catching up with them.
Okay, then definitely not.
Okay, not that it matters. I wasn't even gonna say anything. I was just curious. But yeah, seeing Lumia come back without Benedict,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like walk up to her. Where's Benedict?
He's being Benedict. He's not interested in helping, not interested in learning, not interested in much of anything. I don't know what is wrong with him these days. I mean, well, all days, but, you know, he is not coming along. I would have liked to stay and keep an eye on him, but it seemed like as long as he is there by himself with no one else, even if somehow he is to blame, which I don't think, he's by himself, so.
I don't know if he's to blame for anything, but I don't know if it's just that Barovia has a tight hold on him or something's going on there.
Well, on
And
many of us, I think.
I'm worried that before long it's gonna be detrimental to us.
Everything's wrong with me too if a teddy bear stabbed me.
Well, we went to quite great lengths to get you out of that place. You have certainly changed somewhat, and yet, through the entire process, it seemed important to me that we had you with us. Quite frankly, Lithro, not because I like you or care about you. As you know, we had some trouble. I've been a bit hard on you earlier before you were using your magic for actually helping in difficult situations. I'm somewhat happy you're doing so now, but it's about what works. We need all of us, I think.
Forgive me, I wasn't saying that we should get rid of him. I'm just merely pointing out that at least I will be more cautious around him. And
I think I must be more cautious altogether. I have been a fool going to sleep.
and about my magic. Before I learned my gifts in a very non-combative way. We didn't have any fighting in my village, so it's taken me a while to get used to being in danger like this, but I won't be having any more trouble.
Well, that sounds useful. Let's see what's going on over here.
So, just as you finish the conversation, you hear just it's simple. You just hear the deep bellowing cries of Yalavan. Back as you clear out the unmarked grave, you
I
see,
for sure would have pulled the body out.
yeah, you see the body of Idola stabbed repeatedly. Achilles tendon on the left leg cut. Yalavan is in heaps, crying over his sister.
While this is going on, wow, I forget his character's name every chance I get, don't I? I'll go over to Lumiere and I want to bring him back to the bush.
Okay.
Just gonna grab him and pull him. Not say shit, just grabbing and pulling. I want to make a scene with that going on. Did we go very far from that bloody bush?
You tell me.
How the fuck do I tell you?
It's not that far. You talking about like the first original like bush that you push past to get there? You're not that far.
No, the bush that had all the blood on it.
Yeah, you're not that far from it. It's not too far.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the one I'm bringing him to.
Okay. All right.
What is it, Dak?
What say? You talk bush?
Well, I mean, I don't know, time-wise here. I'm gonna have to cast it again.
Mm-hmm.
Ak, I was not very satisfied with what the last bush knew. They're not very smart.
I'm pointing at the blood splotches on this one.
It
Actually,
may only...
Is it just on the bush, or is it like all over the place?
It's
Stab her repeatedly.
it's a lot. It's all over the place.
Can I make a
Here's
look for any animals again while we're here?
No, I'm still
Actually, no. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll do that if he decides to talk to any plants.
Okay.
Here's the thing, Moon, rather than Ak. It's a 3rd level spell, and it's the beginning of the day. And this is a dangerous fucking place.
Fair enough.
We just
So
got
I'm
our
reluctant.
breakfast, and it's like
I don't think it's going to know anything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As a player, you could just talk to the bush, and I'd have no fucking idea you're not talking to the bush.
Well, that's true, but I don't think I would do that. I'm not trying to trick Ak. Could
Alright, as long as you
Ak
don't want
could-
to talk to the bush.
I think Ak, you could you see anything of? Well, we both know that our 2 companions are at each other about this, accusations, things happening in the nighttime. What happened to Ismark? What happened to Benedict? What has now happened to Yelova, whatever her name is?
Idola.
Idola. Oh, that's right. Yella something other. There's the guy. Idola. Idola. Is there nothing you can pick up that would say one of them was involved? You know them well
Question,
now?
Does it look like it was a dagger?
Give me a medicine check.
Can you smell any of them? You know them well now?
I can smell a lot of shit. I'm not sure any of it's fucking useful.
Well, I just feel like if I've been seeing you root around sniffing at the ground all the time and we've been spending several days with these 2, maybe you could smell whether one of them was here.
I could give that a shot, I suppose. Yeah, no fucking way that one's giving me any idea about.
Yeah, it's a blade.
It's a that's a lot of shit actually, because Benedict doesn't use a blade.
He doesn't use.
Okay.
He does not use a blade. However, you do know that the skeletal warrior is not an uncommon occurrence.
I don't feel like he would cast a spell, but I can try and sniff Literal. I try. No sniff yet. Am I a fucking dog?
Well, you're sniffing around on the ground. I'm not trying to treat you like a dog.
I mean, I'll go sniff him. I have an idea for this sniff, so yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go sniff Literal.
You gonna sniff the throw? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sniffing for his weapon.
So at this point in time, you see as Lumiere Ak is heading towards you, nose pointed.
I would say I'm trying to be
You trying to be discreet about it? Okay, if you're trying to be discreet about it, then give me a deception check.
I'm just sniffing the air and just sniffing his armpits. 11.
Okay. Lumiere, give me an insight check.
Can I do a stealth check?
I mean, not Lumiere. Sorry, Lithro.
Yeah, I was just saying.
What am I rolling?
You want to try and stealth? Oh, you want to try just for him not to see you at all. So yeah, give me a stealth check.
Yeah, before this deception, you can keep the 11 either way.
Okay.
Oh fuck, that's a fucking 19 stealth check.
Okay.
That's the stealthiest kobold ever.
Oh, okay. Give me a perception check.
What if my cat wasn't sat in my dice tray?
Just roll it on the can. Fuck it. Good luck charm.
Yeah, I fail.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. You make your way over to him. He seems unawares.
Do I know where he puts his dagger?
You wouldn't.
I would.
You
Or I
would.
wouldn't?
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Okay, I'm just sniffing everywhere then.
Okay.
Starting with the waist, because that makes the most sense.
Okay.
Pervert.
Give me a perception.
Yeah, you know it.
Give me a perception check.
Please, for the love of Christ. I can do it. It's a 17.
17. You sniff around him. You don't smell a blade. You smell something odd coming off of Lithril, though. It smells. It's hard to actually describe the smell. It smells. Actually, it isn't. It smells a bit like death, slightly. But doesn't smell like. It doesn't smell like the woman, though. It smells like the screaming corridors where you found Lithril.
Is it all around her, or is it?
It's coming off of him.
Specific spot?
No, it's like coming off of him. You smelled Lithril before. You used to smell a little bit more and like herbal a bit.
Like lavender.
Yeah, like lavender.
Shea butter, if you will.
Shea butter. But he smells off, really different here. But as you look over there, you do not see the blade. You don't smell it either.
Okay. Gonna look at Lumiere and just shoulder shrug, nothing.
And I'll just nod back at you.
Certainly not gonna tell you what I actually smelled yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Just to make sure too, as we're fully at the scene, and obviously my attention within the 10 minutes beyond simply the teddy bear. There's nothing else interestingly magical around.
No, you don't really get a sense of anything else.
You probably said that. I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll sniff everyone else because it makes sense for Act to do that, but I'm obviously not gonna get anything.
Okay. Lithril, just give me a perception check. Another one.
$21.
21. You see as Ak walks from behind you and begins to sniff the other members of the group.
Just kind of raise my eyebrow and not really think much of it. I would like to try and talk to someone who is slightly in charge, but not directly like close to Idola.
Well, Idola's not directly close to Idola, right? You want to just get like a
Like personally close, I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
So like I don't want her dad, but I want like someone who has some kind of authority in.
Okay. I mean, truthfully, in this, currently it's like 11 and Yelevin who are like the two highest, and Yelevin is Idola's brother. But you can you see one of the younger hunters. You see that on him he has like he's wearing leather, but you see there's a few scratch marks across it, simplifying kills and such. And he has like the third highest in the others. I guess you walk over to him.
Yeah. I'll walk over to him. I'll put my hand on his shoulder. This must be a very difficult time for everyone. I didn't personally know Idola, but no one deserves to be killed like this. I'm not accustomed to your people's traditions of burial, but if there's anything that you'd need help with, I'm more than happy to lend my assistance.
Your assistance with what? What can you do?
Well, if you need any kind of service performed, if I'm not sure if you believe in a god or not, if you needed a few words saying, even if you just needed help organizing things.
Idola was a devout follower of Selene. Just give me a moment. He walks past you and steps over to Yelevin, begins to speak into his ear. And Yelevin's currently inconsolable, but he turns, like, looks over his shoulder with tear-filled eyes, and they're beet red. And then Yelevin walks over to you. You say you can do something?
I was just saying that if you needed help, again, I don't mean to offend. I don't know what your customs are for when a member of your people die. I don't know what you do with burial and such, but if you need any help, any like physical help or anything like that, I'm more than happy to help.
We'll say the rites and burn her body. That's what we do.
However, actually, there is something you can do. I'm sure it is not within your... And I turn to the people more. I'm sure it is not within your customs, but there is something that Lithra can do.
What?
I need something smarter than the bush. I need Idola.
What do you mean?
Lithra, you offered to speak to Ismark for me. We did not go back there, it was too dangerous, but you could speak to Idola now. She must know more about what happened to her than the bush.
What a fucking sentence.
Right?
Uh,
Those goddamn bushes, dude.
if it's not considered
sacrilege?
No, that's not really the word. I'm more thinking like disrespectful, but more specific to this. Yeah, sure, I'll just go with that. If it's not disrespectful to these people, or I can at least try.
Did you hear that? Yelevin touches Yelevin. He's just like, it is definitely not her way. Yelevin, shut up! This is my sister. Looks towards you. Do it. I want to know.
Damn it.
Now we come to a part. Lithra, what do you want to do?
Ideally, I'd like to pretend to cast and then be like, something's blocking me, or I something's not allowing it. Ideally, I'd like that.
I mean, whatever you want to try here, you can.
And I would like to watch him as hard as possible.
Going full, like,
I'd like to nudge Lumiere to walk up behind him with me.
Constantly casting guidance on myself.
That's how fully going like morning TV medium, being like, I can't communicate with the spirits right now.
Okay, so let's.
Our chakras aren't aligned.
So, let's go through this. Okay, so Ak and Lumiere, where are you currently? Where are you going to be placed?
I'm be by Luthro's side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I found the body, and I want to be there.
Okay.
I'm, 6 feet or so back, just so I can take it all
in case
in.
I need to hold the body down if it does anything.
Okay, Lithro, what do you want to do?
wish that I was in control when I killed this bitch, so that I would have got rid of her mouth, so I couldn't cast this spell. I will. Oh fuck me, man.
Take your
Yeah,
time.
I'll bend down to her body, on my knees. I'll place my book and my teddy by my side. And I will cast.
What spells do I have? What spells do I have?
Give me a sec.
What you doing?
Okay, so when we was in the murder house, and there was obviously we've heard about Strahd and stuff like that. Was there anything that was like a symbol of his?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Great. Then I'm gonna like put my okay. I'm gonna like put my hands over her, pretending to cast a spell, but instead, I am going to cast Prestidigitation and make the symbol of Strahd appear on her forehead.
Okay. I have two things from it. First of all, I have to look at something. I need to look at.
And I have a question.
Shoot your question while I look for this.
Speak with Dead is what we're trying to get in the cast, right?
Yeah.
There's a specific way that Speak with Dead looks, isn't there?
That's what I'm looking for.
Because we've all seen you cast Speak with Dead.
Yeah.
And we're all standing there.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I can't remember who you did do it on. You were going to do it on for me, but you had done it once previously.
Madam Ava.
You did on Madam Ava.
Yeah. It's like his last episode, but shit. It's about as smart as Axe getting. I seen you cast that specific one.
You did.
As smart as I'm getting here.
So, like, all of you are gonna have to, of course, require checks, but you see, it does look different though. Okay, it does look different, and the thing.
Pretty sure we've seen you cast Prestidigitation.
I just wanted these. Okay. All right. But with the bard, you don't really need that. Okay. Literal. I need two checks: deception and performance. First of all, from you.
Deception 19.
Okay.
Thank God I'm a bard for this performance. It's 26.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is indeed.
I have a +9 for performance.
So he begins to cast a spell and the magic goes off as you see the symbol appear on her forehead. Now, Ak, what exactly are you looking for?
I'm just watching.
You're just watching.
But
Okay.
Watching the whole thing go down.
Okay, so
I guess I'd be looking to see the ritual again, but I'm not like.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's no way. So I'm going to need an Arcana check from you. It's gonna be hard, but you're trying to recall. Yeah.
Okay. Can a 19 get it?
Ooh. Okay. So
No. That's the question.
Oh, can
I
a
wasn't gonna roll, but 19 can't get it.
and can a 19 get it? For this,
I didn't get it anyways.
okay. A 19 would have been definitely close.
I'd have to crit to get it.
Yeah.
Because I have a -1 doing arcane checks.
Yeah. No. Lumiere.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to require a perception and an arcana from you.
All right. With the perception, I will be also adding my guidance because that's what I'm doing first.
Okay.
Was this like a symbol thing that you pulled out, or was this just from memory that you did this?
What?
Put the Strahd symbol on her forehead. Was that just like something from memory, or did you pull something out?
Oh, he conjured from memory.
Okay. I was just like, can I make a perception for seeing that thing?
No, he conjured from
Didn't hear
memory.
whether he pulled something or not. Okay, yeah, never mind then.
Perception, 27.
Ooh.
Arcana 16.
Okay. So this is what happens. Okay, so Ack, unfortunately, as you look it over, you know he cast a spell, and that's pretty much the base of what you know. You know he cast a spell. For the life of you, you cannot remember.
Of course that's
For the life of you can't remember the what the ritual looked like for Speak with Dead. Lumiere. For the arcana check, you yourself don't understand exactly what was cast. It doesn't make sense to
Neither
you.
of these are spells I have.
Yeah,
So, it seems fair.
so you don't really understand. However, give me an insight check.
That's a natural 20 for 24.
Cowboy shit. All right, so with the insight check, with the perception check, you notice that something was amiss.
Sure.
With the insight check, you know something is definitely fucking wrong. And it's mostly due to your attunement and having already interacted with Strahd on a number of occasions. When Strahd interacts with you, or interacts with anybody, there is literally a sudden drop in temperature. Everything is just overall different. The overall feel here is different. But this definitely feels off. This doesn't feel like Strahd. But even with that, even with the natural 20, you know the source though. I would say that you know that there's something off with this cast, definitely.
All right.
I have just a question for that Nat 20, just as an idea. He's magical. Can he tell different schools of magic to some degree?
Yes, possibly, because of Lumiere's father.
And prestidigitation is not.
Because Lumiere definitely studied with her father.
Yes.
Just an idea.
So, Lithra, what did you actually do? You sort of, there's this mark there, but did you say something? I can't recall now. We went through so long of checks.
No, I just said that I would kind of pretend to cast Speak with the Dead, but then I would make the mark appear on her forehead. But as it would appear, I'd like jump back.
I see.
I'd be like almost like just like if your veins just all went like incredibly cold, like that kind of like freaked out.
So what is the problem? Is it not working?
There's something very wrong with this.
Yes, there certainly is, but I'm not sure exactly what. Something is not right about this symbol.
We saw this in that house.
Yes, but this is a symbol of much more power than we would have felt something like this going on. I don't think that's what's going on here. And in fact, perhaps, so is it preventing you from doing the magic?
There's something interfering with it. You're right in that I don't think Strahd is here with us right now. The last time we interacted with him, we would have known, but he has many servants.
Well, then let's see if we can stop whatever block it is he's put on this situation. And I'll cast a spell magic on the body.
Okay.
Can I also make an insight check? Because I'm definitely on Lumiere's side more than anyone else's here.
Okay.
Casting doubt.
What are you still looking at the body? What are you looking at? You looking at Lumiere? Lithro?
Literal.
Okay, give me an insight check. Give me an insight check, and you cast the spell magic as the symbol effortlessly disappears.
17.
Okay.
That was quite easy. I don't think this was very powerful magic.
Literal, I need another deception check, please.
Not 24, 24?
Son of a bitch.
I would like to reduce that by 4 using my omen reaction.
Okay. Just
And then have at least a chance of picking up on it.
Yes. So it's just a nat 20, just a straight 20. Unfortunately, Lithral seems very trustworthy. Something seems, it seems, you know Lithral, he's giving you tea. There's no way he would actually lie to you. He's kin.
I know, no problem. I just wanted to, because he cast doubts.
No problem. It's okay. But yeah, Lumiere dispels the magic and the symbol goes away. Lithral, what is your next course of action as Yelevin looks? Why does it not work? You said it would work. You said you can do this.
It should work just fine now. Whatever was here, I don't know what it was, but it was weak and it has been dispelled. Lithral, please.
Make her
The
speak.
man is distraught.
I have to know who did this.
Get intense.
What's he rolling over there?
I just thought I couldn't hear anything.
I pick up my teddy in one hand. And I open my book, and the story it lands on is one of a ghost. And as I slam the book shut, I turn invisible and run away.
I'm grabbing at him as soon as he turns invisible.
We'll settle that next time as we are going to end. Guys. We're going to end there. It's just a great time to end. Also, for all of that, unfortunately for Benedict who didn't go there, Lumiere, Lithral, and Ak, please take DM inspiration. That was great. That was great.
Just wish I was smarter, man. It's like, God damn it, I want to fucking keep doing things, but I can't because I'm stupid.
No, that ain't relatable.
Man, I'm just so glad you cast out yourself. I was like, I can't do shit if you don't do something here.
Sorry,
I'm
one
about to
second.
do fucking nothing if you don't cast any doubts here.
So
Well, turning invisible right next to me might not have been the best decisions.
we will.
I'm gonna roll a 1. I can see it. I can feel the 1 coming on already.
As we end it, we're going to go to MVPs of our normal tradition. Joe Jellyfish, your MVP.
Benedict being vindicated. Finally. Benedict having one thing go right in his entire fucking life. And I still don't know how Benedict's gonna accept that, if at all. Literally turning invisible and running away.
You know, my favorite part about your vindication is you're not even there for it.
That is very. I mean, listen, that
You're
is very
not
on
even
brand for
around
Benedict.
for it.
We may not even
That
tell
is
you.
like super on brand for Benedict. Like, I kind of knew that that's what's gonna happen, and I kind of like, I am A-okay with not having the inspiration this time, because I just feel like it's super prepared for Benedict for everything, for the one time in his life that something goes right, he's not even there.
Right?
So I'll bite the bullet this time.
No, you cannot, Lobby. Next we come to Munasaur. Moon. Oh
I
no.
missed half of
Okay.
the session.
Oh,
This fucking connections.
connections.
So I ain't got much choices here. But I'd like to thank Joe for cock blocking me from being the coolest person ever by giving you my most prized possession and you just not wanting to fucking take it. Just would like to thank you for that one. That made me really happy. My actual MVP is the series of non-stop slaps in the face for fucking Literal. Just, oh my god, we couldn't have rolled any worse for him in this situation. This is the worst shit happening to him. If I hadn't found anything in that forest, by the way, I wouldn't have kept looking. But I found shit, so I know I'm gonna keep looking. Don't. Good thing I'm an idiot. Can't piece shit together.
Lumiere. MVP.
I'm gonna go with Ak. You may have missed. Moon may have missed half the session, but he came in and was wonderful to have back partway
Yes.
through and finding a way to, like sort of that. I like that, sort of seeing the deliberate sort of, okay, I do want to find ways to use this character to do more talking and different things. And I don't mean that there was any problem with anything up till now, but it's just nice to see you sort of trying to navigate and use Ak in new ways, and he's fun to have around. I'd also like to give myself a tiny little shout just for being unwilling to use a 3rd level slot to cast Speak with Plants again, and then burning it to dispel prestidigitation.
He's like, no, this is bullshit. Dispel magic.
Fuck these plants, but that little piece of shit that doesn't actually. Yeah, I got that. All over that shit.
And lastly, Lithro, MVP.
So like, obviously it's like, well, this feels shit because I'm like fucked. And like the thing, like, so even though it's like, oh, this is like in some ways very shitty, in other ways it's like it makes the story so good. And so what when I was rolling for the story, I was looking for 2. One was the Phantom, which is to turn invisible, and the other was I think it's called the Traveler, but I can't remember. But it lets you teleport. And I was hoping for the Phantom because I feel like even though you guys can try and grab at me, if I teleport, I can't outrun all of you guys. So I was like, at least if I turn invisible, I can try and get away. And like, it's just like, fuck Jack, because if it had just let me kill her, we wouldn't be having this problem. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm probably not going to be let back into the group. So I guess no matter what happens next, if Literal can stay or if I have to roll another character, it's been a pleasure being Literal with you guys, and I'm so sad for Literal
Oh
because
no!
he was
I'm
such a
telling you
nice
right
guy
now.
before.
Well, we're gonna
I'm
hold you
telling
down and cut the evil out.
I'm telling you
I
right
plan
here,
on
right
trying to
now.
fix you.
I'm telling you right here, right now. When we find Literal, Benedict is going to do a lot of things, but he's not gonna either kill Literal nor let Literal out of the group. I can promise you these two things. Because as far as Benedict knows, Literal is essential to whatever is coming next. So
You're my family. I can't just let you go. I'm not gonna give up on you just because some shit happened to you.
I don't think there's ever been a group that was less cohesive and had less reason to stay together that fought so hard to stay together. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna come rescue you from the fucking torture mansion, and we're gonna pull you out of there. And Benedict's an asshole all the time, but we keep trying to talk him into being friends. Yes, and we're gonna stop you and get rid of whatever's evil. Like,
because there is this understanding that we're all bound by that fucking box prophecy, the fucking chess prophecy, and we don't know that if something happens to one of us, it doesn't fuck everyone else up.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I literally put in chat. I'm about to go exorcist on this.
I'm just telling you, Joe. Benedict's is gonna have a reckoning later on for not accepting that fucking gem.
I
It's gonna be
100% want you to.
unpleasant. Ooh, that's gonna be unpleasant.
Oh, please do.
Oh man. Well,
Bro, it took me legitimately as long as it was to speak up to figure out how to do that whole Benedict conversation in act.
yeah, it must be difficult to play act a little bit.
I was like, how do I do this? Because he's stupid, but not that stupid. Oh my, it was so hard to come up with it.
You guys did amazing.
Sorry.
My MVP is to
Much inspiration.
the fact that sometimes it's just great having just having great players. I don't have to do too much heavy lifting, which is great. Of course, I have to make some certain things, but I will wholeheartedly admit I only had the fight for today. That is it. That is all I had. I will admit that I spent all day yesterday making a whole one big dick joke for other people, which was really fun. And I said, you know what? I'm pretty confident. I was going to pull an all-nighter, but I was like, no, I'm pretty confident that my players and I myself can improvise enough for it to still be an amazing episode. And I will have to admit that this is probably my favorite so far. This was great. So thank you very much.
You know what though? Literal completely brought it on himself because he's like, I'll help any way I can. And Lumiere's like, yeah, actually, you can help. How about you mention it?
Hey, you know what? I didn't even think about that shit. And as soon as he said there was something, he's just like, oh my god, he can speak with dead shit. He's fucked.
I didn't think of it till close to the time I brought it up either.
Yeah, like I forgot he had it. And Jodi said, wait, here's the way you can help. I was like, oh shit. In my head, I was like, oh shit.
Exactly what I did, dude.
Oh man, that was so good. See, that's what happens when you're a teacher. You just start gun ahead and like you can catch people in lies and shit. Did you do your homework? The dog ate it, huh? Okay, sure. Let's go see the dog.
I'd like to cast another MVP too that I just thought of. Moon not being able to come on time yet again. At least this time it wasn't my fault. I had no signal for an hour and a half of this.
That's fine. You still made it, bro, and that's all that fucking matters. But if there's nothing else left to say, I think it is time we say goodbye.
Bye.
See ya later.
Sweet dreams.